What's up everyone, this is Char talking and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be running Battle with Cursed One Slash and Shadow stage. This is the first part of the event, also stage number 20 on Ultra Hard, so that you can farm it faster. To enter this event you need to go for event missions and receive a key. To get this key you need to clear the latest chapter in story mode, but on normal, so it's pretty easy to reach that level. This event here you fight the Cursed One. This guy here has weaknesses to Slash and Shadow, even more to Slash. There are plenty of Slash damage dealers in the game, so it's not that hard to farm this. It does have plenty of different attacks and even status effects, but does not seem to have such a high intelligence, so I was not getting many of the status effects during my fights. So the best strategy that I have is exactly this one here, and it's just a lot of damage with Roufas, Madeleine, and Byunei. You need the Byunei from the last banner, that the Byunei number 3, and inherit that into Byunei number 2. Trinity Blaster is very powerful here, deals just similar damage to Double Dark Blade from the Emperor. Then we have here in this position Roufas, and Roufas just use his Gun and Blade. Then there is Madeleine, the latest version, and she goes for Luna Fulgor 2 times. Actually, these 3 characters are enough, but you do need a little extra help to finish. And I do have the Ryu here. I'm training his A style because he does have 2 arrows for STR, and the 4th slot is a trainee. Actually, I consider this a true trainee run. Okay, so this formation and strategy will kill Cursed One in a single turn, and some of the other ones will kill it in 2 turns because, well, these characters are just so powerful. Do they make a difference to kill it in 1 turn? Luna Fulgor. I'm still training this Madeleine. She's not fully maxed, but pretty close. Well, Roufas just kill it, and the 5th character didn't even need to attack. Okay, the second one is as close as it gets to also doing 1 turn damage, but you do need to bring strong trainees in the back. Right here on the front we have some of the best turn 1 attackers for Slash. There's Empress with Quadruple Moon Strike. This is the summer version inheriting this attack because she can use on turn 1. And then we have Urpina with Cross Break inherited from her UDX style, and then also Final Emperor with his Double Dark Blade. Okay, so the damage will not be enough, but depending on where you're bringing here in the back, it may work. I suggest you trying Sif because she buffs STR and Dexterity. Deals more than 100,000, but Emperor does even more. Now we're gonna need another cross break, at least. Trainees are useless, they barely do damage. But you would not die in the first turn, so for some people, when they are changing between the characters they want to use, it's better to train everyone. The next strategy is a variation. We are still using Amazon Raid X, but this does not require any inheritance that comes from the premium style. We also have a Platinum here in the front, and it's great. The Call of Adventure. You can inherit Yaksha Flash from another free version of him, so everyone has access to. Yaksha Flash deals critical damage against his boss, and even if it only hits 3 times, it's plenty of damage, more than 100,000. Then there is Leon for Steel Blade Light, and also buffing with Imperial Assault and Warcry. Then there is Final Emperor, and for those who don't have Double Dark Blade, he will just use Double Sun Slash. In the back row I have 2 trainees, that is Ottoman and Sarun. Yes, Sarun I just got him yesterday, he's pretty weak, but it still works. Okay, with this setup here, Gray is on the front because he just wants to get full HP bonus with his stone. I really want him to attack first, and placing Leon on the front is not helping. We will need 2 turns to finish this, especially because my trainees are trainees. Steel Blade Light. Well, we got pretty close to killing Cursed One on turn 1. If Yaksha Flash hits 5 times, it's possible. Still, by being on the front, jumping Slash also helps. Okay, now let's say that you are skipping plenty of banners, but at least you did summon on the GLEX Emperor banner. It still works. It takes 2 turns, and you can just go for Fire Empress in the front line. You just get her quadruple moon strike. There's Leon here. You just use Two Blade Light, and also Emperor with his double Sun Slash instead. Bring 2 Trainees if you want. These 2 characters are platinum. Sif is also a very good option, but I'm not bringing her just to show that they can still work by themselves. So this version of Empress cannot use Quadruple Moon Strike right on turn 1, but it's not a problem since she would just use that on turn 2, and that's when we will finish the boss. You can also bring shadow damage dealers in the background, not just slash some mages if you want. Now it's time for Quadruple Moon Strike. I always like to showcase this Royal Banner family when farming because plenty of people have it. This was a very important banner in the game. Well, the next strategy runs for some very different units. I have Doll here, but you can also use Hilda. Hilda does slash damage being on a dex position. On the top, you don't need to just bring shadow damage spellcaster. There are characters like Polka, also Aldora, that can do slash. And this version of him is very powerful, even in the 6 BP skill. There is Grey here again. The very first Grey that comes with Yaksha Flash will also work. This one also gives him more STR if you want to train here. It's fine. Another character that works for this type of stuff, also, thanks Mutahil for reminding me of that, Cat. She just uses Cat Rhapsody on turn 2 no matter what, because Cat's Claw recovers 3 BP. And then here in the back, I have Sif, because she buffs STR and Dexterity, and she will help in any of these situations. Okay, so this formation here is pretty fun, and I do believe that it's time to train this version of Cat. We're not so sure if the next Ward Tower is coming this month or April, and she may be useful for some people. This does not clear in one turn. The only one turn setup is the first one. There are some characters that you can replace there, but Roufas is pretty powerful for this. He usually helps getting one turn where it was not so possible. But since Cat, we will use Cat Rhapsody right after, and she has high agility. This is as close as it gets. Well, my last one uses Animal String, and I'm trying to build up some mages, and I do have Saru in the back because he buffs shadow attacks for everyone in the squad. Some of the shadow attackers I have is Shira. I'm using her Real Sorrow. There is the newest version of Ray with her Wonder Roar. I'm also using Evelyn, but you can also bring Rock Bouquet just fine. Also Rouge, they work pretty well. And I'm also using Byunei without any inheritance. You can just go for Gale Darts as well instead of going for her triple hit attack. So all characters with Slash and Shadow type of skills will have increased status gains here. It's a good time to increase their status. Wonder Roar is on the front because the damage may not be the last one since it hits between 2 to 3 times. Tanais, it's not that powerful too. And I'm training a different skill with my Saruin, yes. Different builds for different skills. Still, this you finish on the second turn. Rock Bouquet with Enraged Squid will do much more damage here. But mine is always trained. Well, now let's talk about the last thing, the shop. Here on the shop you can purchase 4,000 jewels. Yes, that's right. It's not here anymore because I purchased it already. You can see they even show it an icon for jewels. So don't forget to get those jewels for, well, just currency. There are other things like Hilda pieces. This S style of Hilda has light speed plus. Even if you're not planning to summon for her, you can maybe in the future get her on a rerun, and having S Hilda is pretty important, so try to max her just by purchasing the pieces. And besides that, just the common stuff as always. That's it guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you want to support the channel, there are links in the description. I hope to see you soon in the next one. Bye.